Ano po masasabi ninyo dito sa paunang inilatag nila na witness mula sa COA at mga observation po nila sa naging audit po nila sa confidential funds sa ilalim ng OVP at ng DepEd?
Well, I think this is a very important witness, ito si Attorney Wamil, no? Because siya mismo ang nag-conduct ng audit. And in fact, si Attorney Wamil is I think a CPA and a lawyer. And he is trying to state now kung ano po yung pangyayari, kung bakit nga merong mga violations, no? Now, we'd like to emphasize by na itong mga situation na ito ngayon, Mar, is that in all government agencies sa buong Pilipinas po, meron po yung mga state auditors na na-assign sa kanila, to conduct not only on confidential intelligence funds, but on other matters on their disbursement. Talagang may nakatutok yan dyan. And these are matters na trabaho po talaga na pag may discrepancy, pag meron pong hindi tama, so pinapa-explain at pina-allow yan sila na mag-conduct ng, minsan nga, ina-allow sila to rectify and present the documents needed para makomplete ito.
Pero ang katanungan dito, attorney, yun na ba ang penal o pwede pang mag-motion, pwede pang mag-comply ang opisina para doon sa kanilang hinihingi? At baka conclusion na agad nila yon or baka ng prosecution, pero hindi pa pala penal na kautusan or conclusion po ng kabuuan ng COA, attorney.
Exactly. Tama po kayo, Mar, no? Kasi nga, as I said, meron pa, pending pa po kasi itong issue ng pag-disallow, no? When there was a notice of disallowance, I understand is that nag-file sila ng appeal, no? And during the time na nasa COJ hearing, I remember, is parang doon po yung parang ni-deny, no? And of course, they have remedy pa to go to the court, no? So, ibig sabihin po, ito pong mga bagay na ito, usapin na ito, it's not yet final, no? And it is a pending issue, no? So, ngayon, pinipresent nila ngayon, and I believe that one of the questions that will be propounded by the witness by the defense during cross-examination would be the fact na, do you know that it's not yet final, no? Parang ganito po ang point, no? So, ibig sabihin, what they're trying to say, kasi as I understand, parang they want to prove yung misuse and nung confidential funds, no? And because of that, they are presenting ngayon that the fact that sa administratively, enough na yon. In fact, even if hindi final, but the final determination on whether it is acceptable, final o hindi, would be the Senate Impeachment Court, no? But as I said, it is not yet final. Determination is not yet final because it is still within the courts.
Opo, tingin nyo po hindi na needed kung mismong pinuno ng COA or ito na ba yung final report mismo ng kabuuan ng COA? Baka kasi hindi rin na-establish doon. Baka kasi based lang doon sa nag-audit, yun lang yung kanyang findings. Hindi natin alam kung, kasi naririnig natin yung mga tinatawag na unmodified opinion sa magkakasunod-sunod na taon,
Exactly.
attorney. Pati yung taon kung saan naging available po yung confidential funds.
If they will focus on this, Attorney Wamil only, that might be somehow a bit questionable, no? Kasi in the first place, any and all notice of disallowance, hindi lang naman si Wamil ang pipirma niya, no? Meron pa yan siyang supervisor. At the same time, on my part, kung hindi lang ipipresent ang one of the commissioners of the COA, that is a problem because I would like to know kung bakit nila dinenay, no? So having said that, I think the defense has the right naman to call these people na hindi nila ipapatawag. You're correct in saying that hindi dapat mag-stop ka lang kay Ate. Very important matter. This is the heart of the controversy. And therefore, from the works of Wamil, we would like to know how the supervisor took care of it and studied it, as well as the director na nag-issue ng notice of disallowance, no? And after that, nung in-appeal, yung process, paano po ang process, na-follow ba yung process sa pag-study ng appeal o hindi, or bakit siya dininay?
Binuksan din po yung issue sa nakalipas daw na mga naging vice president at naging kalihim ng DepEd. Ngayon lang daw nagkaroon ng confidential fund. Ngayon lang nagkaroon ng ganitong klase ng audit kasi first time daw na nagkaroon ng confidential fund. Ito bang ganitong usapin ay dapat gawin pang kontrobersya o issue, attorney? Kasi parang kagaya din ito ng unusual attorney, nung nakalipas na linggo.
Yes. They were saying, Mar, is that this is might be a trap daw. Pero speculation lang yan, no? Kasi remember that this was recommended by DBM. At the same time, allowed by the President, nabigyan po ng confidential funds, no? Ngayon, remember na at this day, ang pinapoint nila yung last quarter ng 2022, no? And parang sabi 3 buwan pagkatapos, bakit 11 days lang ang ginamit para ma-disburse or magamit, no? But they did not present the fact that kaka-issue lang ng pera noon. Kaya the Office of the Vice President has 11 days within which to use it, no? That's why it could never be that in October, November, hindi niya magamit kasi December lang binigay sa kanya. I think it was 20, no? So having said that, yun ang mga isang bagay, no? At bakit binigay sa kanya? And for the purpose, ano ba ang position ng Vice President at that time na medyo okay pa sila? And I understand is parang kasama yata siya for those of course, parang vice chairman or something about the peace and order. So, kaya ginamit, no? At the same time, yung pagka next year sa 2023, bukas pa yon. Itutuloy nila yung sunod-sunod doon, no? And it might involve, kasi maliit lang po, Mar, sa sa DepEd mas malaki sa OBP. Bakit siya binigyan noon, no? So, ano yung mga purposes ng pagbigay noon is that ma-expound yan better during sa defense.
Opo, bago lang si partner Almar, nakikita niyo po ba hindi lang dito sa impeachment, no, yung kahalagahan na mabuksan din yung iba pang mga ahensya ng gobyerno na meron ding nakakasaklaw nito kasi sasabihin agad kasi kung ikukumpara ano bang mga best practices, good practices, tamang practices implement nitong tawag nitong confidential fund, intelligence fund nang maikumpara na dahil naririnig natin kanina kung ikukumpara ito sa mga malalaking ahensya ng gobyerno, di hamak na mas maliit ito. Yung iba, bilyong piso po ang pinatutungkulan. Yung sinasabi nila mga acknowledgement receipt, tens of thousands of pesos ang nababanggit. Hindi pa natin na kung final na ba ito, ongoing pa yung apila, pwede pa namang mag-comply, kagaya ng iba pang mga ahensya ng gobyerno, attorney.
Alam mo, Marno, that's a good question. No? When I was listening to the hearing kanina, I was remembering myself nung I was appearing before the Sandigan Bayan, no? For all these 3 divisions pa lang noon appear ako. And ito po, parating nakikita natin ang problem sa notice of disallowances at saka yung mga regular audits as well as yung mga may bidding at meron din mga issues on confidential and intelligence funds, no? Now, actually, yung merong may mga intelligence funds and confidential, mahirap talaga yan yung masyado siyang bulat-latin at kulitin. Kasi nga, it's confidential, no? And how it is being used, hindi nga pwede i-question, na. Now, yung kasing issue ni BP Sara, it's the political lang talaga. There's politics involved, no? But to think, no, if you will notice, Admar, natatawa nga ni ako lahat po ng nangyayari ng mga napresenta nila, imagine medicines, food, supplies. Ibig sabihin, it would somehow parang nagre-represent talaga, connect talaga si BP Inday para dito sa mga bagay na ito na kakailanganin nung nasa baba. Ginamit talaga itong pera, Admar. Siguro ang problem lang is yung reporting and liquidation. Pero I believe that when this money was used, these monies were used for the purpose it was intended. Kaya nga, nakaabot yan. As because dahil kalaban siya ngayon, talagang yan ang bulat-bulatin. Now, how about if i-check natin ang confidential funds ng President? Do you think that it will be unmodified? Ay, ibig sabihin, would it be na walang notice of disallowance? Definitely not. Now, if you will look at the website ng sa COA, ang daming mga government agencies na may mga notice of disallowances, billions of money. No? If you will look at that sa website, and until now, hanggang ngayon, hindi man lang kinukutkot or hindi man ino-open for purpose of investigation. Why single out BP Inday Sara? Because she is a political enemy. Klaro naman ito. We do not need to expound that further, no? And the public knows this, no? Ang maganda nga lang is that natatawa ako because they are presenting the acknowledgement receipts which shows really na kung saan napupunta. Ibig sabihin, medicine, food, and everything. So, it's more talaga na ginastos para sa pagtulong, no? So, yung reporting requirements, supposedly kasi, it can be corrected, no? And napansin natin yun lang kanang pagkapaspas sa pag-deny doon sa appeal, no? Tinaon talaga sa COJ para maging ripe na siya para dito. But technically speaking, all these things could have been rectified through proper reporting purposes, no? So that's my honest opinion and review on this matter, Admar.
Attorney, magandang hapon, si Almar po ito. Susugan ko lang yung sinabi kanina na first time daw na nagkaroon ng pag-audit dito sa confidential fund. Pero may na-interview po kami ng mga former congressman na kahit mayor may mga confidential fund. So dapat ba, attorney, na isulong na imbestigahan din ang lahat ng mga tumanggap ng confidential fund?
Actually, Almar, no? Ang point is that lahat po, no, may intelligence funds, confidential funds, itong mga head of local and government offices nito, mayors, mga governors, and they have their own same problems on reporting as I see it, no. Siyempre, hindi nga ibig sabihin na confidential or intelligence funds hindi na pwedeng i-audit. Auditable po rin. Pag mali po ang reporting, magkakaroon ng problema. Naka-highlight lang kasi itong kay BP Inday dahil nga siya kalaban siya sa politics. Pero yung mga may pending mga investigations right now by the COA, hindi man nila i-highlight, hindi man ipapalabas. Because nobody is attempting to put that into public, no? But this one is talagang pine-persecute po si BP Inday. That's why gusto nilang ipalabas na wow, sa mind ng mga tao na talagang there was a misuse or misappropriation of these confidential funds that were given to her. Take note, that were given to her by the President through the recommendation of the DBM.
Attorney, ikalabing-isang araw ngayon nito sa impeachment trial sa Senado. Pero parang ito yata yung, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ito yung kauna-unahang araw na parang walang senator judge na nagbato ng kanilang mga tanong. Ang ibig sabihin nito, sir?
Siguro, Albar, I think because hindi pa tapos ang direct examination, no? Maybe they would want to ask questions pagkatapos po ng presentation ng prosecution. And probably after the cross-examination of the defense para makuha po ang whole picture. Alam niyo po, kung pakinggan ngayon, medyo parang yumanig nung nagkaroon ng lindol. But definitely, siya sa time ng defense to cross-examination. And even during the time na mag-present na po sila ng evidence. Ako, it is a normal thing na kumbaga merong mali sa mga reporting, no? Akin talagang stand always dito sa problem ng confidential funds ni BP Inday Sara at saka sa DepEd before is yung manner it was reported. But as to the misuse, I don't believe there was misuse. It is just a manner of reporting which could be rectified or corrected. Kaya ako nga nagatingin ako doon sa notice of disallowance. As I believe, no, and as I sense, wala pong recommendation for criminal prosecution. Only for rectifying sana and to return na lang na money kung hindi nyo ma-report properly. Parang yun ang sinasabi, no? So there was no sense of recommendation for criminal prosecution.
Isa din sa nabanggit kanina yung meron daw discrepancy doon sa pera na doon sa 125 million pesos na hindi tugma doon sa date tsaka activity kung saan po ito ginamit. So paano po ito, Prof? Sir?
Well, yes sir. Mark, ganito yan eh. Depende yan sa response, no? Hindi na, pinresent po yung statement na may response, in-evaluate nila ang response, pero hindi nila pinakita kung anong response. Diba? So how did the BP, the Office of the Vice President, explain the situation? Ano ba yung manner na corrective measures or corrective na pwede pong i-suggest ng COA in order ma-rectify ito? Kasi hindi lamang po talaga purely ang audit is yung i-audit mo lang, no, tapos may mamali. You'll be given chance to rectify. Yun ang maganda pag-usapan kung bakit, ano yung dapat gawin para ma-rectify ang mga problems nito. Kasi as I said, it is more on the reporting problems eh. So, yun ang nakikita ko dito, Almar.
Attorney, dun sa sa prosco ng defense, sinabi ni Attorney Poa na maganda yung naging takbo kasi nakikita ng ating taong bayan kung ano yung naging yung proseso, ano yung nangyari. At nakita natin yung resibo saan napunta, yun nga nabanggit mo kanina na napunta pala sa medicine, napunta doon sa tables and chairs, at nakita din ng ating mga kababayan na yung Mary Grace Piatos, 70,000 pesos yung natanggap. Pero before, nung hindi pa ito nangyayari, attorney, ay talagang kumbaga nakakuha ito ng talagang masyadong maingay sa mainstream media ito, Mary Grace Piatos, pero ngayon 70,000 pesos lang pala yung ang natanggap.
Yes. At saka alam mo Almar, to think when asked who is this Mary Grace Piatos, sabi niya it's not beyond our function to identify these people. Ibig sabihin, allowed po talaga na hindi ibigay ang tunay na pangalan. As I said, it has always been my stand. Hindi mo talaga pwede sabihin ang pangalan ng confidential informant o yung mga confidential na informant na nakatanggap ng reward or mga supplies or medicines, no? Because that is really the purpose. So as to the issue of the fact that aside from 70,000 lang pala ang natanggap ni Mary Grace Piatos, na hinighlight nila ng grabe, yung palang pangalan ni Mary Grace Piatos is irrelevant to the issue. Because why? Because the point is that even the COA, hindi nga nila inimbestigahan ito. Kasi sa kanilang point is that hindi ito necessary. Ang kanila lang po talaga ang reporting. Maybe there was a problem with respect sa yung mga hardware materials na pinagbibili. Walang resibo. Maybe. But the question is that kung walang ganon, ibig sabihin ba may misuse na? Ibig sabihin ba hindi ba pwede ito i-rectify? Hindi ba pwede for purposes of how to explain this one? Now, if you'll notice yung mga supplies and everything sa hardware, ay nakikita ko I think it is more on those yung mga panahon ng mga baha. Siguro yung mga medicines, food supplies, alam mo yung food fact. Tapos yung mga magpatay ng bahay because of that, patay yung mga bagyo, di ba? So, nakikita na well spent ka yung pera. Tama yun si Attorney Poa during the press conference. So, at least nakikita ng taong bayan na ang pera is napupunta doon sa tama, no? Hindi po ninakaw. That is a very good thing.
Apo.
And I would... Yes, sir. Almar.
Attorney, si Admar po ito ulit. Do you think
Admar.
na if ever na may question, halimbawa, hindi confidential fund, question doon saan nakapangalan ang resibo, kabilang yan sa bubusisiin nila? Sa isang typical na budget ng isang ahensya ng gobyerno. Kasi narinig natin na kanina, pati yung acknowledgement receipt lang, dapat original, dapat ganito, magtataka sila ganito. Pero sa ordinaryo na pondo, halimbawa, para sa kanilang OPEX or MOOE na
Yes.
pondo, gaano kahalaga yung nakapangalan doon? Tapos ikumpara natin yung treatment nila sa pondo na yon sa pondo sa confidential na kanina nabanggit mo nga, parang wala lang sa kanila kasi wala na sa biyan na sa kanilang trabaho, attorney.
Yes, tama ka, Mar. Sa regular, no, yung mga regular audit nila, iba importante talaga. Complete talaga yung pangalan ng tao, totoo talaga yan siya, may ID pa yan, meron pa yung valid identification, tapos meron pa talaga yan siyang designation kung paano niya ni-receive, on what purpose, in what capacity. At the same time, kung merong mga purchases, they have to be reported. That is very strict talaga because it must be clear, no? However, with respect to this confidential and intelligence funds, hindi nga importante yun kasi because nga it's confidential by nature. Alam po natin naman na talagang pinapolitics nila ito is to remove this BP Inday. Yan naman talaga ang sadya, no? So, having said that, kung ang ibang mga congressman and everyone yung mag-justify sila doon sa kanilang mga certification is allowed? Wala na nobody questions that anymore. Now, even in that acknowledgement receipt, that should be enough for me, no? But of course, they are trying to push it. Kaya nga, because specifically identified and targeted nga ito si BP Inday Sara.
Tsaka doon mo rin makikita, attorney, yung kaibahan ng testimonya nitong taga-COA compared doon sa testimonya ni NBI Director Matibag na kahit na sinusubuan siya ng mga banter or yung sinita kanina kay
Yes.
Attorney Kapunan tungkol doon sa kay Andy Lim, yung mga iba pang mga usapin, parang hindi siya naglabas ng kanyang sariling opinion na talagang pananaw. May isang beses lang na parang na-question niya kasi parang yung hindi daw competent no, na magsalita. Pero other than that, wala siyang gano'n na, na-question namin itong si Mary Grace Piatos at nagtaka kami kung sino itong isa pang Piatos, kung mag-asawa ba itong Piatos na ito. Parang mas more concerned sila kung saklaw ba yung acknowledgement receipt or pati yung yung sa sinasabi doon kung para saan gagamitin lang confidential or intelligence fund, pati yung dapat pagpaplano, wala to sa plano, hindi ito kabilang doon sa joint memorandum circular po, attorney.
Yeah, I think ito si Attorney Walim is testifying based on his audit talaga. Walang rhetorics ba? Dadagdag. Naintindihan ko yung ginamin mo katulad kay may dagdag ng mga may effect, no? Ito siya medyo talagang he could stand on his own and he is not afraid whether his testimony will favor the prosecution or will favor the defense or will be against the prosecution or against the defense because he is testifying only on what he made, no, sa kanyang audit, sa kanyang mga audit observations. Now, why is it? I think because ang COA kasi is a constitutional body. Hindi mo rin yan siya pwedeng sabihin under siya sa presidente. So I think he stood on that, no. And being a lawyer, he knows what to say. Hindi rin siya nagre-rhetorics talaga. Makita mo kanina, direct to the point din siya mag-answer. So that's one thing. Ito ang problema kay Attorney Kapunan, no. Na gusto mag-rhetoric ng Andy Lim kaya nakapikit. Ang nagtakala ako nito kay Attorney Powa, masyadong mapagbigay. Kanina pa yun dapat yung mga tira-tirahin mo. Masyado siya mapagbigay. Maybe because, inanalyze ko bakit ganun. Maybe because Attorney Powa doesn't want to disrupt the presentation because it is actually gaining momentum in favor of the defense na i-explain paano ang nangyayari. So, yung pikit at saka dilim medyo standali. It's colorization or parang rhetorics na itong ginagamit which is irrelevant and immaterial in asking questions. So pwede yun. Kaya naintindihan din ni Jesus Escudero, di ba? So pinaulit siya, nagseryoso na balik si Attorney Kapunan.
Opo. Siguro bilang panghuli na lang po, attorney, sa mga kababayan, siguro isama na natin yung mga senator judge, lalong-lalo na yung mga hindi talaga eksperto pagdating sa legal or hindi abogado, kumbaga ganyan. Paano dapat i-appreciate or paano ang treatment, paano himay-himayin, paano nila dapat intindihin itong naganap na Day 11 trial doon sa pagpepresenta ng prosekusyon sa kanila pong witness attorney?
Maganda pong katanungan yan. Mga kababayan, how we appreciate this kind of confidential fund is dapat po natin maintindihan na una, meron pong confidential funds na ibinigay talaga sa OBP at saka sa DepEd nung hindi pa sila nagkakaibahan, no? And remember that these confidential funds were actually disbursed. Now, ang problema is that true, may discrepancies along the way. Merong problema sa reporting requirements. But that doesn't mean na ninakaw na itong pondo ng respondent. Hindi po yan. Ibig sabihin po, napapakita naman din na yung ma-acknowledgement receipt naaangkop po dun sa medicine, supplies, food, tsaka yung mga desks na kailangan, probably para dun sa mga eskwelahan na ibinigay, no? So, ibig sabihin lahat po ito nakaabot sa mga tao. Now, how you will understand kung ginamit ba ito sa masama or kininakaw or misuse or inappropriate sa pangsarili, magdedepende po yan sa tao na inaakusahan. Kung ang tao po ay kilala natin na meron po history ng ganyan na panggalaw ng pera na hindi siya matino, well, you will have to judge on that. But if you see a vice president who has consistent, meron po unmodified opinion sa COA. Second, the trust rating is so much up. And third, mahal-mahal po ng mga masa. At talagang patuloy nagtutulong kahit na hindi ina-advertise ang kanyang pangalan at apelyido. Doon po tayo magtingin kung talaga bang ginalaw niya para sa kanyang personal ang confidential funds na ibinigay sa kanya.
Attorney, dagang salamat sa imong oras o gigayon.